Mr. Sports Travel is in Vietnam with Jermaine, who had a great game tonight in a losing cause. Jermaine's going to educate us a little bit about his international basketball travels. Let's start with Vietnam. How long have you been playing in Vietnam?
This is actually my second year in Vietnam. I played 3-on-3 last year for maybe 2 months, and then I liked how the atmosphere was, and I came assigned this summer to play for 5.
Now, how many years have you been playing international pro basketball?
This is my 3rd year, so this is my 3rd year. I've been to Spain, Georgia.
Georgia, how about that?
Vietnam, and I've been to Denmark.
And Denmark, okay. Now, where did you play your amateur ball? Where are you from?
I'm from Newport News, Virginia.
Okay.
I played at Hampton University.
Okay.
I'm the all-time leading scorer at Hampton University.
Okay, big HBCU.
Yes, sir.
Big hoops area, AI, Alonzo Mourning, and this guy, Jermaine.
Yes, sir.
So, when did you leave Hampton? What year was that? What was your last college year there? Do you remember?
2020.
2020, okay, COVID year.
Yes.
All right, so then, are you thinking, hey, I want to keep playing basketball? What was the vision going back? And of course, we had the COVID stuff, so that was the whole thing. But what was your goal? Was it like, hey, I just want to keep playing? What was the goal?
Originally, I was doing the NBA, so I was trying out for the NBA.
Okay.
I was in the G League bubble for that
Oh,
time.
you were? Okay.
Yeah. So
during the COVID, okay.
Yeah, during the COVID. So I sat home for maybe, it was until December. Because I really didn't know. At first, they didn't know they were.
Sure, right. Nobody knew.
It was just it was just a weird year, my first year with COVID. I really didn't know if I was going to be able to play basketball again.
So, COVID obviously ends, thank God, for all of us, right? How did you get your first international gig? Just tell me about that.
I actually, one of the coaches that coached me in college he's real connected in Spain.
Okay.
And I actually have a dual citizenship passport.
Oh, no kidding.
So I was actually born in Trinidad, but I was really from Virginia.
Okay, Trinidad and Tobago, Spain. Okay, got it.
So in Spain, I get to play as a dual citizenship. So there's a lot of countries where I encounter.
So that made it a lot easier. Now, did you play in the first league in Spain, the second league? Do you remember what league you were in?
I played in the second league, and the team was a farm team, so I got to play 4 or 5 games in the first league.
Okay, and where were you in Spain?
Menorca.
Menorca, okay. And how many were you there for a year? How long were you there?
I was there for the whole year, 9 months.
And then what happens?
After the season, I came here to play 3-on-3.
Okay.
And then that's when I end up, I played with the Danang Warriors, the team that's in this league.
Yep.
Played 3-on-3 with them, and then I end up playing in Denmark the next year, and then I come for the summer to play here.
Okay. Now, where did you play in Denmark, and what months did they play? Do you remember?
I signed in August, and I want to say the season was done in April, May.
But when did it start? Remember what month? It started in August. So does it run like August, November, December?
Yeah, August, November. It's usually around 8 to 9 months.
Okay. The season?
The season.
Well, that's a long season in Denmark.
Yes, sir.
Do you play like a couple times a week?
Maybe 1 time a week, but it's like we have preseason, and we'll play maybe 40 games during the season.
Well, first of all, I didn't know they had basketball in Denmark, and now we're learning it's a long season. Now, I was in South America earlier this year, so basketball in 11 countries, and a lot of these countries, like Colombia, for example, they'll have like a spring season and a fall season. And it'll be like a sprint.
Yeah.
But that's unique with Denmark, if I'm understanding you. They played several months.
Yeah. So a lot of the teams in Europe, they do for longer seasons, like around.
Even in Denmark. Okay.
Around August to April, May usually for Europeans.
Now, were you in Copenhagen or where were you?
No. I wasn't in Copenhagen. I was in Spindborg.
Spindborg.
Maybe
Okay.
2.5 hours from Copenhagen.
Okay.
I've been to Copenhagen a lot of times.
Okay. So let's go back to the COVID year. Obviously, we're all stressed out over COVID. It was a tragic event. I lost family members. We probably all lost someone. And thank God that's over now. Did you ever think you'd be playing basketball in Vietnam 3 years later?
No, I didn't. So originally when COVID was happening at first, I didn't think I was going to be able to play basketball for that whole year.
Right.
How it was looking. So, I mean, at this point, I'm just blessed to be able to play basketball and travel around the world.
Well, you've also worked hard, right? I mean, you're in great shape. You had a great game tonight, and your career is still young. So you're in your mid-20s.
Yeah, 26.
Yeah.
I just turned 26.
Yeah. So, and I asked the same question for all the folks that I meet with, and you're still. A lot of the guys I talk to are in their 30s, right? So you're still playing. What's been from an international basketball perspective? It could be any of the places you've been. and including the 3-on-3 stuff. What's been the craziest crowd or the loudest atmosphere that you kind of look back and go, wow, that was something else? I mean, tonight was pretty good.
Tonight was good.
But is there anything else that sort of jumps off the charts as you think about it?
I want to say Spain.
Okay.
Spain. We played our first home game. We had a preseason game. We played Real Betis, one of the teams in the first league, and it might have been at least 5,000
for a preseason game. I'll be damned. And that was, were you playing on the first team at that time or the second?
On the second team.
So a second league preseason game in Spain, they had 5,000, they were going bonkers.
Yeah, bonkers.
Wow, I'm looking forward to going over to see some Euro basketball on this trip. Now, what would you say to an American audience? How would you describe the style of play in the VBA, the Vietnam Basketball Association? Does it compare at all to the up-tempo of college, or is it unique in of its own? How would you, if you were talking to a basketball fan, how would you describe the style of play in the VBA?
I would say it's more kind of like the NBA, kind of more ISO.
Okay. More isolated. Okay.
It's a lot tough. I mean, a lot of the guys here, the locals, they play a lot tougher, so they'll make sure you don't try to get to your spot. But it's a lot more ISO and space out the floor, and not really compact because we're pros, so you really can't play zone because a lot of teams can just make open threes.
Gotcha. Now, just a couple final questions. I want to be respectful of this guy's time. Do you have like a 1-year contract, 2-year contract? How does it work?
Well, my team in Spain, I actually signed a 1+1.
What does that mean? So 1 year and with an option for a second?
If I wanted to come back and the money was right, I could come back. So
okay.
It's usually on the team. You can sign for 4 years, 5 years.
Oh, no kidding.
If you just negotiate the contract the right way and it's in your favor.
And do you do it or do you have an agent?
I have an agent.
Okay. Now what about here? Are you like year to year? How does it go?
They usually, do I want to come back? If I want to come back, I know the coach will take me back to come back and play.
Okay, so it's really about obviously playing well,
yeah,
but then also building the relationships.
Yeah, relationships in this game goes a long way.
Oh, absolutely. And I would think so because I saw you during the game. How much is there a language barrier challenge, or is there one?
It's tough.
Yeah, is that one of the bigger challenges?
Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest challenges. And my team is very young, so
I noticed that. Yeah.
So it's not like where they had a little bit of experience where they can communicate through like sign language.
I got you.
That one yet. But I'm kind of used to playing with guys where we can't say one word to each other, but we know on the court how to communicate.
Yeah. Just a final question. This is not basketball related. What's been like one of the more beautiful places you've been that surprised you? It doesn't have to be basketball. It could be just tourism. Just hey, I was amazing. That place I visited, or that trip I took, or anything that stands out.
My top 3 places was Gran Canaria in Spain.
Gran Canaria, okay.
It was kind of like
that's on the Canary Islands, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nha Trang here in Vietnam.
And what's it called?
Nha Trang. It's an island.
Okay.
And then third is Menorca. Menorca was beautiful.
Now is that an island?
Yes, it's an island.
Okay. I'm going to make sure I understand the pronunciation. Is that M-A-L-L-O-R-C? M-E. So it's not Mallorca. It's a different island. Menorca. Okay. Glad you pointed that out to me. Different island. And so, what's that?
A beautiful island. Like when I was there in the summer, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, they all took their wives there like for like a little camping.
Sure. No, I get you now. Yeah.
It's real private.
But do you know the one I'm talking about? There's another.
Yeah, I know what you're
They
talking
have a tennis
about.
tournament, Nadal and everything. Well, man, congratulations, live the dream, bro. And what I say to folks, I'm living the dream, Mr. Sports Traveling. I played hockey in the winter, not basketball. But the great thing about basketball, and you experience new cultures, right? And I think the language barrier is you learn to be adaptable, right? You mature by being adaptable to a different language, a different culture. And I saw the leadership tonight, and so kudos to you, my man. Great meeting you.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of the season. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.